Hey guys, so this is Cafe Brazil, and if we go into I didn't mean to push that, their inventory sheet, and let's go into cheese. You can see all these item fetches. These images are really good. It's working perfectly. So um, that's the way it should look. Now, if I go to products. Now, in order for the price sharing to work, where users can see each other's items, we have to approve their items here. So these are all the pending ones. I'm just going to go to cheese. Now, these are all grouped together by room, so this makes it really easy. And this is what we normally do. Excuse me. And I'm going to turn these all into the dairy category, which is really just supposed to change their state so that they can be shared across the network, so that it's not something weird that people shouldn't see, and that there's a category assigned. And that one of the reasons the category is assigned is to assign a generic image if there is no image file for that item. Excuse me. In Google, which is, of course, almost impossible. I mean, Google will always fetch an image, so we might be able to get rid of the entire process. But so now, when we look, we're seeing the generic category image for most of these items. I'm so confused by this, but some of them, I'm upstairs. I just want to see if it's going to load some more images. So it's strange, and I don't know what the difference is between. So we have three different conditions here. We have an image fetch, we have a category image, and we have no image at all. So Cheese Monterey Jack Block is using the very default image. It's possible that not all these were approved. Let me try one more thing here. So I'm going to repeat this with dry goods. There's just four. You can see that there's image. This is for all of them. The cranberries, turkey, stuffing,
Daddy, I wonder what.
and napkins. So let's change the condition. So now I'm going to approve these into the global category for them. And again, this is just so that they're sorted when users are looking, and that we assign a default image.
Are you talking to me?
I'm talking to the computer. Quiet, honey. And that's why we do that. Now let's refresh, see what happened to our images. Yeah, I mean, so what is different about this item, brand napkin burgundy, that it reverted to the...
You're recording a new game.
Shh. I can't find this item in the database, which is weird.
All right.
Harinder, maybe you can, but I'm trying to figure out what's... And it occurs to me that perhaps part of this is that we have Google only allows you so many pings a day.
All right.
We might have used them all.
All right.
So these are the supplies. So I'm going to try one more big category.
I'm upstairs.
We can see it fetched all of the images. And I believe every item has an image. It might take a little while to display as we scroll through. And I think Shamsal, you did some work on that, so they're going to load a bit more quickly. Okay. So, pause this. Okay, so I'm taking all the supplies here. Actually, small wares are going to be the same category anyway. And equipment. and supplies. So I just approved all the supplies, turning them from items to products. Let me refresh. Yeah, this is more like what I was seeing yesterday. So I have a theory, which is that the item images are getting fetched at the app level for items, and then they're being pulled into the database for products. And maybe we should just fetch them at the app level every time. I don't know if that's going to cause more hits on the API. I can't imagine. But, you know, the issue is, what's the difference between glove latex? Let's make it easier at the top of the list. What's the difference between apron poly white? That's actually not the, it's weird. And bag. Remember we had that picture of the Ziploc bag logo the last time? And then bakery box and baking soda. Why is one of these fetching an image and the other isn't? Let me actually see if we can find, sorry this video is so long, but this would be the call we could do together. I guess we can skip it, but let's see if we can find baking soda in the global database. Why am I not seeing it? Oh, this is a... Oddly, these are all supposed to kind of merge together. Harinder, there's 2 pounds. We're looking for a 2-pound baking soda. We've got tons of them. I don't know if we're going to find it. Well, this is part of the mystery. So you can see here, this is actually, these are our items right here. So you can see that this came from Cafe Brazil. This is the actual item, and it is auto-approved. I didn't know, Harinder, that the auto-approval stuff was still working. I mean, obviously, I approved that manually. This is supposed to show up if the system recognized that the item was already here. So I think the difference is going to be that if the product is already in our DB, let's see, bag QT size Ziploc. Let's try this other one. Bag. So this one is this, which is showing up without an image at all. So that means it doesn't have a category. It shouldn't be in the pending table because I just approved it. Huh. I don't know how it was still in there, but let's see if that changed it. Still doesn't have an image. So this is showing up in unapproved. Now, this, let's just,
I say you should go get ice cream for this. That's what I say, because I'm the boss.
all right, now let's see what we got here. Still no image. Try one more thing here. It should show up in approved now, and it should not have an image file. It's not showing up here. not showing up in pending. It's not showing up in unapproved. So where did it go? I think that's the question. I think that's what we're trying to figure out. All right, that's a long enough video, but I'll put that in the email, but where did that bag file go is the question we're trying to answer. All right, bye-bye.